Hey guys, in this video we're going to learn how to manipulate the windows that we see. In other words, how can we rearrange these windows so that they suit our particular way of working. And we will do this in the Management Studio here. So, one thing that you can do is grab a tab. That means you left press and you drag, and it allows you to move the whole object. And notice in the middle you get a cross. If you put your mouse over this, it gives you a blue shadow, and that is where this object will end up. If you put it here, if you put it in the middle, notice that it makes the whole middle blue. So if you drop it there and release the key and mouse, see it tabs it together with the query window, okay, and the output window. Say you want to take the output here and move it to another location. So you again left press, drag it. And notice that now, again, we have a cross in the middle. If you want to put it on the right side, release it, and it's on the right side. Now you can move these dividers, you see? So you can adjust the size of the windows to suit your needs. Same thing over here. If you want to tab, say, something with the task list here, so you can take the Object Explorer again, rip it out, so to speak, move it here, and then drop it in the middle. And it will get tabbed together with the task list. There you go. So that's how you can manipulate these. If something ever goes missing, if you go to View here, this is where you can access all of the windows. So for example, there's something called a toolbox. There's a toolbox. Okay. And again, you can do the same thing. Another thing that you can do is, notice that here, because we have two objects tabbed together, if you want to move both of these objects at the same time, meaning the task list and the Object Explorer, grab it from here and then rip that out. And you see, notice that it's the task list and the Object Explorer being moved as one unit. If you drop them in the middle here, they'll get tabbed. So now you have the Object Explorer, the task list, and the query window all in the middle of the screen. Now when you have a window such as this one, say a panel here, and you want to now hide this so that it's not visible when you are not using it, click that and it says auto hide, you see? So if I move my mouse, back over it, it appears. If I move my mouse away, it disappears. To pin it back over to the screen, make sure you show it, clean that little pin, click that little pin, and it's been pinned back to the screen as you see here. Alright, now the rest of this functionality we of course will explore throughout the course. It'll mean something, it's all there for a reason. But remember, this was just a preview of how to manipulate the windows so you can configure the environment to your liking. With Microsoft Visual Studio, the same principle holds. So specifically, exactly, you can do everything the same way. If you have the arrow list, for example, here, if you will grab this tab, then you can move this whole thing wherever you like, you see? You can drop it on top of the page, for example. There you go, you see? Or of course, I wouldn't like it there. I don't like that. It's, then you can drop it on the left side. There you go. And then you can adjust the size of the windows, suit your needs. There you go. And again, if you want to move both two tabbed documents, then click the top. Notice now they're being moved as one unit. If I drag and drop it in the middle, now you have the Object Explorer, the Solution Explorer, and the page here, the Start page, all as one document, in the sense that they're all tabbed together, you see? And then you can just click. There you go. Or if you want, you can drag this, place it over here. Notice you get a cross in the middle, but you also get an icon up top, one on the extreme right, one on the extreme left, and one on the extreme bottom down here, you see? So you can place it down all the way on the bottom, like that. And then it's under all of the windows. On the other hand, if you take it and you drop it here, that will be within the main window. You see the difference? So this is still within this window. On the other hand, if I drop it all the way on the bottom, it's under all of the windows. So there's a difference between those two. They do not function the same way. You can drop it here and now it becomes tabbed. There you go. And the same thing as in the Management Studio, if you like, if you click to View, You can view the Solution Explorer, Team Explorer, Server Explorer, SQL Server, Object Explorer. We will use this a lot. The toolbox, we will use the toolbox. We'll use, some of these other windows here. But just keep in mind that you are free to configure the environment to your liking. And if a panel ever gets dislocated, so to speak, you can restore it to its original position using the little movements that I've just shown you now. So remember, left click, drag, look for an icon, release, and there it is, like that. And that's pretty much it. So that's how you can configure the whole panel layout in both programs, the same setup. Thanks very much.